Welcome to creating and granting access to a Meta Ads account. Alrighty, just a minute about who I am. I'm Manisha Mystery. I'm an instructor at Measure U. I came on to Measure U in 2022. At the same time, I became a certified measurement marketer. I work directly with our dedicated measurement management clients. I love answering member questions. If you have a question back there in our Circle community, know that I'm going to hop on it. I love diving into complex tools and challenges such as BigQuery, Analytics Canvas, and Looker Studio. Alrighty, with any one of our videos, we want to remember one thing. Whenever you're watching any training, focus on grabbing one thing. Go practice that one thing, ride the bike. Then circle back, give this a watch again, and grab another one thing. Before we begin, let's remember our measurement marketing framework. The framework helps you go from marketing in the blind to marketing where you can reliably grow revenue and profit. The framework is made up of three key pillars: plan, build, and launch. Plan is all about questions, information, and actions. Ensure you can take action on your questions. If not, circle back and revise your questions. Build is all about results, traffic, and having your results and traffic tell you a story. And then finally, launch is about listen, forecast, and optimize. Alrighty, let's dive in now to creating and granting access to a Meta Ads account. We'll see you there. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and create a Facebook or Meta ad account. To create a Facebook or Meta ad account, you need to ensure you have a Facebook account and you've signed up for your business Facebook account and populated that information required in your business profile. So if you don't have a Facebook account, you're going to go to facebook.com. You're going to click the green button that says create a new account. You're going to provide Facebook with a little information and you're going to go sign up and get an account. Then you're going to hop on over to business.facebook.com. You're going to log in with Facebook, and then you'll end up going through the steps of creating your business page and all that good stuff and your business profile. Now, once that is done, you're going to basically have a page like this. This is your business profile settings. To get here, you're going to click on the gear icon and click on settings in your business profile. Ensure to populate your business profile with all the information required. Then depending on if you can do this, or you may need to sit down with the owner of the company, if you happen to be like the marketing department, make sure you click on billing and payments and have them input the credit card information that the ad account's going to use to charge any, money to, charges to. So when you click on billing and payments, you're going to come to payment methods. And then you're going to click here and you're going to click on add and you're going to enter the information required for that credit card. You're just going to go through here and then make sure you get this information from them. All right, so once that's all done, come back here. You will now create an ad account. So I'm going to hop into ad accounts here just to show you what we look like. So we have our business profile. In there, we happen to be a company that teaches, so we have a lot of ad accounts. You can see there's a demo one, there's a couple of old ones we're teaching, and then we have our production one. But looking at this list, we have a naming convention that makes it very clear which ad account is in production. And if for any reason your client has multiple accounts, you want to make sure the naming convention gives that away. We start with the brand, we say it's production, and we have the year, and we update this every year. So, in 2024, it's at 2024. In 2025, it says 2025. Now, if we wanted to create an ad account, we could click on add, and then we can go through the steps. I know we've hit our limit here, so I'm actually going to hop on over here. This is Profit School, and I'm going to come here to ad accounts, and I'm going to create an ad account here. And I am hoping we don't hit the limit, but we'll definitely find out in a few moments. All right, so here we go. We're going to click on add account. We're going to create a new account. We want to name this accordingly, so we're going to call this Meta Ads Course 2025 Teaching Account. We're going to keep our time zone as American. We're going to keep our currency as USD. I'm going to go next. We are going to tell Facebook who we're creating this ad account for. We always recommend, even if you happen to be working with a client, have them create their ad account. They own it and you get access to it, which we're going to cover in a few moments. I'm going to hit next. And we are going to just TBV, trust but verify, business profile, ad account, check mark, create account. Let's see if it lets us create it. I'm hoping we haven't hit our limit. Okay, but we did get a code on your Authenticator app, so I'm going to have to go grab that. It does this sometimes where you may need to kind of go get these numbers. So I'm literally just going into my Authenticator app on my phone, and I am looking for my Facebook code. And I am going to enter it here. And let's pray to the authentication gods it goes through. I think we have a green light, guys. Oh, hold on here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we didn't hit our limit. Okay. The last final step is payment information. As long as whoever in the organization has provided payment information, you can click add payment information. Then you'll come here and confirm. Make sure you pick the right country. If you're doing this for somebody else, make sure you pick the country that they're in and they're billing in. I happen to be in Canada, but we want to make sure I pick United States, USC. Good job there, and go next. Now, you have a couple of different options for payment information. If they've entered payment information, you'll see something up here that says like, hey, business payment. In this case, we haven't entered payment information in Profit School, so somebody has to provide a credit card. So I would be reaching out to Mercer and being like, hey, Mercer, can you give me your credit card? He would provide it. I hit save and we're good to go. We're not going to do that here, enter a credit card live on the recording, but you know that's something we're going to do offline, and it's something pretty simple to do. So now that you've created your ad account, what you can do is the next biggest step is granting access. And many of us need to do this with our clients, right? We need to sit down with our clients and have them grant us access. Now, it's very, very common for people to say, hey, come in here, go to your ad account and just basically come in here and assign me, assign people, give me access. And you can just, put an email. Or what they'll do is tell the person to come into users, people, and I'm going to give this a second to load, and go invite people, and then put their email in here. We don't recommend that. And the reason is then they're getting access to everything in our Business Manager. And yes, we can, pick and choose what we want to assign them, but we really don't want to do that. There's another better way to do this. I'm going to show you how we did this. We did this with Trevor. Trevor is, my co-instructor for Meta Ads, which is coming up. And in that one, we'll be diving into Facebook ads and talking about how to set up your campaigns and all the good stuff. But when it comes to granting access, it's really important you grant the access in Facebook ads a way that you can easily remove it, but also a way to ensure they have access to just what they need and not anything more. So I'm going to show you how we granted Trevor access. What we did was, if you come into ad accounts under your production ad account, you go to partners, you will see, pop it in here, you will see that this is Trevor. We've given him something called partner access. So how do you do that? If you're doing this for your client, if you're asking your client to provide them access, you're going to first give them a number. You're going to come into your business profile and you're going to grab this number here, okay? Then that's what Trevor did. He gave me this number. Then what I did is I came into partners, okay? And I went add, and I said, give a partner access to your assets. So I'm actually going to do this in the new ad account I created. So I came to partners. This is under that Profit School. I'm going to see, we have nobody here. So I'm going to go add. I'm going to give a partner access. Then I'm going to pop in Trevor's number here. So I'm actually just getting that number. Give me a second here. And I'm popping it in and I'm TBVing and I'm going next. Okay. Now I can pick and choose what I give access, to Trevor, right? So I'm going to give him access to the page. He does need it if he's running ads. And I can decide what he gets access to, right? I can say, okay, he gets access to the content, community. In this case, because I trust Trevor, I'm going to give him full access to the page. Okay. And then ad accounts. So I'm not going to give him access to this one. I'm going to give him access to the new one, and I'm going to give him full access to the ad account, right? But then you can also pick and choose. You can be like, I want him to manage campaigns. I want him to be performance. I don't want him to do Creative Hub, right? Pick and choose. Pixels. You can decide if he wants to give access to pixels, and we are going to dive into this in Meta Ads. And then I can decide, kind of Instagram accounts, if we use it, offline, data sets. I can say, hey, I'm going to give him access to our pixel and go full control. And usually that's what you need to run ads. You need access to the page, the ad account, if they have an Instagram account. We're not big Instas, but hey, if they happen to do, you're going to want access there, and data sets. And then you're going to go assign. And then we're going to say, well, what is Trevor doing for us, right? What is this agency or this organization and someone who's doing for us? Well, they're acting as an agency for our business. Yes. They're running ads. Totally yes. They're going to create or manage audiences. Yes. And if there's anything else they're doing for you, please hit other and check the box, and we're going to go next. And now it's saying, hey, make sure you agree to our terms. So if you need to, give this a read and go, I accept. And we're just going to give this a second. Click I accept again. Okay, there we go. And now I can confirm Trevor has access. And then I would jump on a call or, send him a message over email or Slack, whatever means of communication, for him to confirm, basically TBVing he has the access he needs to now run ads for my business. So there you have it. That is creating your Meta Ads account and also granting access to your partners, people running ads for you. So either you're granting access to people or walk your client through these steps so that then you can be a partner. The nice thing is, see, just to show you. Trevor does not show up under people, right? He shows up under partners. And by doing this, to remove Trevor, I just come here and remove him and he's done. He's lost all his access and it's quick, easy, and clean. So there you have it. That's how you grant access to your Meta Ads account. Alrighty, so there you have it. What was your one thing? Was it that you can grant partner access? I have to say, partner access is something that I love dearly. I find it so much more secure, and it also eliminates the need of sharing a personal email address your Facebook is tied to with clients or other people you're interacting with and want to have access to their Facebook. Alrighty, to join the Academy Insiders, to hop onto our courses, to get lifetime access, and a bunch of bonuses, go to measureyou.com/workshops. You can learn more about our Circle community there and all our courses. So there you have it. That's creating and granting access to a Meta Ads account.